Hello everybody, this is Aviationalist and I'm back with Minecraft 7.4. A lot has happened since my last video. We're no longer in the wilderness, but I would like to dedicate this video to standard faction commands, nothing very deep, not like many specifics, because honestly Factions is a pretty lightweight, straightforward plugin. Not very hardcore pro plugin. Gotta go into the config or anything. So here is our base now. Nope, nobody in our faction. At least I think. Nope, nobody on. Yeah, I got accepted into the Cloud 3611 faction. So, yeah. And this video isn't about the base. It is just about, be right back. Okay, hello, I am back. Okay, that was just some moderator being a jerk to me, so. And on the server, most of them are actually pretty good people. So, here are one of the most basic commands. help. Well, you just saw me use that. It puts up this page, or if you type in 2 or 3 or 4, 1 to 5 pages, then it will show you one of these commands. I'm just going to show you page 2. That'd be that. The red ones, yeah, by the way, Duckling Stomper, he's a jerk. Okay, now that we're out of that incompetence, let's go over some of the commands. list, it shows all of the factions online on the server. We are well, it's not really based on anything except how many players you have inside, so yeah. I believe that Strike is an op faction, so we're the #1 unop faction, so we're the boss. Okay, /F, which stands for faction. F gives you details on your faction, the name, the description that pops up when you go into the territory, how long it's been up, if you can join without invitation. No, you can't for hours. How much land. I think those are coordinates or something. Power is minus. Wow. Oh no, wait. No, that's max power. That's weird. So we've claimed 2 times. We have ton of power. Max power is some weird thing. Some op gave us a bonus of 1.0 power. Followers online, that'd be me and the faction leader. Okay. Oh yes, I got advice on my in the comments of my first video that says to turn down my max frame rate and chunks apparently to get better. Oh yes, that is much faster. Oh, Wow, thank you, Sky. By the way, Sky, if you are listening, your server is very wonderful. Okay. Um. Okay. Next command. F map on. Every time you move, it will show you. It will show you if there's enemy, neutral, ally, or your faction base or claimed territory. It will show up under here and show up here as a symbol. The blue plus is you, and the minus is unclaimed. Um, um, a minus is unclaimed territory, and every time you move, um, it will update, but I don't want that because it will spam. Okay. Okay. Next, basic command, and maybe I think it was the second to be created. Faction join, and then type in the name of your faction. Let's say Pro Gamers 101 would be it. If you were in the faction, a message in green would pop up. You must leave your current faction first. I'm not going to, because that faction doesn't even exist on this server. Though it probably might on a different server. What the? Oh. Yeah, they're having as you can see, it's a pretty new server, so their permission stuff isn't totally sorted out. Okay. More, this page is more commands for leaders, like F promote, promote, and then the player name, Bob101. See, no player matches, and if it did match, it would say you don't have the right permissions or some of that crap. F set home. If you were an admin with F admin on, you could set home for a different faction. Or just F set home if you're the leader or an admin of the faction or an admin of the server to set the home of your faction. Invite if your faction is closed and you have to join with invitation, you would invite somebody with that. Open would toggle if, or you could just put yes or no, if your faction, you could join the faction without invitation. Most factions don't do that because that would let their faction be joined by hooligans and robbers. F kick. You don't have to keep the hooligans and robbers because there's F kick. F title. This works better when there's faction chat, a separate plugin that works with factions, which you can toggle what kind of chat you're in, so players outside of your faction chat or allied chat or other types of chat can't hear you and you can't hear them. Okay. It's almost nighttime, so I need to get in my base and lock the doors tight. Or windows, whichever. And they're yelling about that they don't have... Oh, wow. Okay. Language, boys. Language. Okay. Wow. Okay, let me just say, CJ, Rocket is quite a loud mouth. Okay, F claim, if you are a leader or an admin, you can claim land, money. That's only if the owner of the server has toggled money for factions. Sometimes money can claim stuff instead of power. You don't have to stay as leader if you want to leave, but you don't want your all-powerful faction to be disbanded. You can just hand over your leadership to a different player. Officer, that would make a player an officer, which adds more permission that you can do. Auto claim, wherever you walk, like the map, except instead of the map updating, it will say you claimed land for your faction at a coordinate, and if it was claimed from the wilderness, which is unclaimed territory or an enemy. But I don't think you can claim land from an ally or a neutral faction without making them enemies, or enemies basically. Or maybe neutral you can. Demote, if your officer's goofing around but he's a good warrior and you don't want to kick him out, you can just make him a member. Okay, that's about it for today's video. So, see you next time, and I will post tomorrow or at least soon.